Now the strike has been suspended. Now, we know for a fact that all of those demands have not been met or were not met. But were any of the demands, any of the issues that were there at the beginning, the inception of these conversations, or that did or did not happen, and then we had a strike that lasted so long, and negotiations were said to be going on at various levels, were any of the demands met at all?
No. And I would just like to make some explanation to support this. But first, I wouldn't say we reluctantly, even though anybody may interpret that way. The reason I said it's not reluctant is we didn't have a choice. It was the order of the court. And following that order of that court, we had two issues to sort out. One was strictly legal. If the court of a competent jurisdiction in the country gives an order or a judgment, it's expected that litigants in that case should obey or appeal. In the case of with respect to this case at the NIC, we appealed because with the advice of our counsel, that judgment was not acceptable at that time. But once you got to the appellate level and you do not go beyond that level at that time for that case, and the court makes a pronouncement, then you definitely will know that you would have to obey. The second point is moral. Every person goes to the court, including ASUU. So if you choose what to obey and what not to obey, you will lose the moral ground to actually run to the court when you also feel that your rights have been infringed on. So on those 2 points, we felt that it was necessary and appropriate that we return, suspend the strike, because the court had ordered. But in addition, we recognize the fact that these issues will never be settled in the court. If truly we desire peace and development in Nigeria, it must be politically resolved. And the Honorable Speaker of the House of Representatives, together with the House leadership, had also engaged not just ASUU, but the executive arms and the other agencies of government in order to resolve this. So the court had ordered, yes, we have to obey the court, but also took into consideration the fact that there's been intervention. And for some time, we never really made much progress beyond or up to the point that was offered by the Femi Gbajabiamila group. So to answer the question clearly, that we have not. In our view, these cases will not be resolved until we conclude negotiation and sign agreement.